You got to defend every play on the play sheet.
On 3rd and short, it is Camaro. He's got room to bounce it outside and get a first down for the Saints. He's thrown out of bounds late by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Wanted a flag, won't get it. Pressure coming, picked up, open man, Chris Olave, first down Saints. Carr in rhythm, finds Olave for 15.
Again, another 3rd and long drop back. We have not seen that a lot out of this Saints offense.
Converted one on this drive, trying to do it again. It's Olave the same way to convert 3rd down and long. Chris Olave. It's another 3rd down and long. They've converted twice to Olave. Hit at the line and incomplete. Jalen Carter has made a couple plays on this first possession, and the Eagles have forced the field goal attempt.
Again, their red zone defense, the best thing about them this year so far.
And it is off of the upright and through. Blake Grupe. J. Brown, second game without their star receiver. 3rd and long. Hurts is in trouble and sacked. It's Alontae Taylor, shot out of a cannon. The Eagles are on their heels all 3 plays right there. Saints back on offense. Play action on first down and a sack from Jordan Davis. 2 guys that have been MIA early on. Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis both making early impacts here, Greg. -9 on 3 plays on the first drive. Hurts hits the crosser. Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith tiptoes the sideline and has 23 yards on the first play of this drive. Fake to Barkley. Heavy pass early on. Hurts looking deep. He's got Dallas Goedert. Goedert's inside the 15. Size advantage and a step on Tyrann Mathieu for 44 yards.
So they bring 3.
4-man rush. Given time into the end zone. Picked off. Tyrann Mathieu. Turnover machine. In his 12th season, he just keeps on doing it.
And not really worry about the run, and then massive turnovers come. That was their formula.
A 3rd down pass play, and it's batted down at the line of scrimmage. That's the second ball that's gotten hit at the line by Jalen Carter.
Got them leads early. That was the magic formula. They're still trying to find it again.
Barkley has a hole. There's a crushing blow there at the line of scrimmage that he snuck by and got a first down. Saints bringing pressure. Outside Britton Covey. Got around to Debo, and Britton Covey's got a first down. Outside it is Goedert for a first down. Similar look to what they ran on the 3rd down play late last week where Barkley had the drop. Flings it outside to Goedert. His 10th play of the drive. Hurts looking long. Pressure from behind. Ball is out. The Saints have it. Granderson forced it and Willie Gay recovered. The second Jalen Hurts turnover. Here's what they do though, Greg. They get these first down, second down runs and set up the full bag of tricks on 3rd and short. And they'll take advantage with a toss to Foster Moreau. The tight end's first catch converts 3rd and 1.
You don't face enough. So far here today early, they've forced a lot of 3rd downs.
4-man rush. Gets through. Lofted for Shaheed. Can't pull it in. Knocked out of there by Quinyon Mitchell.
In the line, you just don't know who's dropping and who's coming.
Most of them drop. They bring a safety in Mathieu and then go outside. And Johnny Wilson's first NFL catch goes for a first down. And a big one at that.
It gives them such an easy escape lane, and now the Eagles can be aggressive.
Hurts given time, steps up, takes off. Jalen Hurts breaks a tackle and hits the sideline into Saints territory. Hurts gets 20. 3rd down and 8 inside of a minute in this first half. Saints bringing pressure. Hurts back to throw. Over the middle, Dallas Goedert. 7 catches the first 2 games, 7 in the first half today. Rushing only 4. Hurts scans and throws underneath. It's Paris Campbell fighting close. And they won't let him get there. And a decision coming here. 3 out of 5 doing this so far this year.
Oh, they got a little fake.
It's Barkley out the back door. Not going to get it. Chase Young comes up with a stop. Warner there as well. And the Saints slam the door. It is Saquon Barkley, who didn't have a whole lot going in that first half. Only 17 yards on 5 carries, but he's got 10.
Tyrann Mathieu, the lone safety in the middle of the field.
Checks into a run for Saquon Barkley, who's got a first down, 6 yards, and he's right through that hole. First down and 20 now. Fake to Gainwell. Hurts on time, has Smith, threw it a little behind him, but Devontae Smith made the adjustment to get 19 yards. Saints bringing pressure. They run into it. Barkley got hit at the line and did his best to drag the defenders for a couple. All right, 4th and 3. Hurts in trouble. Sacked. Brian Brzee ends the drive.
And control the run with the front.
On 3rd down, blitz is coming. Carr lets it fly, and Olave's been on the other end on several 3rd down hookups today.
It's exactly how it's played out. That 5-man has made it so much better in the run game.
Kamara dropped in the backfield. It's one of those big guys up front. It's a lot of Barkley on the first drive of this half. Here he is to begin this one, going over the top of Paulson Adebo.
We thought Malik Willis played a heck of a game.
Here's Barkley. Has some room, and Saquon Barkley finishes the run strong. 18 yards out close to midfield, and it's like they talked about this at halftime. And Saints bail out of the pressure look.
Been a really nice blitz design, showing blitz and bailing out, dropping 8.
And a block punt! J.T. Gray, special teams ace, strikes again.
They got 11 guys in the box.
There's no quarterback for the Saints. They snap it directly to Kamara with Carr motioning out. They get a little too cute there.
Johnson here to the right.
Prentice leads the way for Kamara, who fights forward and makes it close. Zach Bond got him in the backfield. It's been the guy today, 7 catches, his best game. Here's Barkley, Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley's the guy. He's going to take it. Touchdown from 65. Saquon saves the day for Philly. On the board early in the 4th. Uncharted territory for these Saints. Stay on the ground here with Kamara. Alvin Kamara with a big play of his own. He's tripped up near midfield.
Today turned out to be exactly right.
More than 2 decades as a DC in the NFL. Carr taking a shot for Kamara. Goes over Bond for the catch. Longest play of the day for the Saints. A gain of 26. 3rd and 11. Ruiz is back in, by the way. Carr for Mason Tipton, who got buried by Bond. NFL's 2nd leading tackler for the first couple games. Kick from Groupie is right down the middle. On 3rd and 5, Hurts hits the crossing. Goddard, who makes a fantastic catch and stays alive down the sideline into Saints territory. Scrambles, sets, heaves over Dotson's head.
It's a low ball flight. Gets some pressure up inside.
He misses wide from 60 yards. And the Saints will take over with good field position.
He has been an absolute force for this Philly defensive line.
Run it on 3rd and 4. Kamara looking for the corner. He's got it for a first down. Alvin Kamara needed 4 and got 5. And now a flag flies well after the end of the play.
Give yourselves a chance.
On 2nd down, Carr lets it rip for Chris Olave. Perfect strike. Down to the 25.
Checking, they see 2 high safeties, probably checking to a run.
It is for Kamara. Alvin Kamara slips his way for a first down inside the 15. Near the 2-minute warning, 2nd and 10. Carr lofting for Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Saints take the lead. Quick snap. Williams, low throw, not going to get it. Has had the biggest play of this game, a 65-yard touchdown. Hurts is in trouble. Hurts is sacked. Brian Brzee, his second one today. Trying to get some of it back. They'll get plenty. Dallas Goedert is wide open. Down the sideline. Inside the 10. First and goal for Philly.
I wouldn't be surprised if you keep it on the ground here. Just make the Saints use their last timeout.
They do. It's Barkley. Surge from the offensive line. And a touchdown from Barkley. Looking for the three-point lead. Right downhill again, and Barkley slices through. Yeah, the Eagles get that dose of comfort, leading by 3.
Don't use that timeout until you have to, preferably before a field goal try.
Still no Darius Slay at corner. Carr lofting into traffic and picked off. Reed Blankenship. Well, this one is not going to totally wipe away what's happened over the last 10 games or so, but what a sigh of relief for the Eagles and a fresh feeling coming out of here with a 15-12 win.